area is specialization includes breeding and improvement of tomato and okra and leafy vegetables. And Dr. Yadasar has developed the 17 vegetable varieties and hybrids, including important varieties such as Pusa Shaki, Meha Tomato 3, and Pusa Rakshit, Pusa Cherry Tomato 3, and that is especially suitable for potato conditions, and Pusa Bindi 5, and Pusa Okra Hybrid 1, which had made significant contribution to vegetable productions as well as to the farmers. And SAR also guided a lot of postgraduate students, including 7 MSc and 4 PhD scholars, and SAR has published more than 100 research papers along with textbooks and book chapters and extension publications. And Dr. R.K. Yadasar is a recipient of several prestigious recognitions, including the Young Scientist Award from the Department of Science and Technology, Government of Uttar Pradesh. And SAR is a fellow of Indian Society of Vegetable Science and the Indian Academy of Horticultural Sciences. And we are indeed fortunate to have such eminent scientists with us today. And with these words, I invite Dr. Yadasar to kindly deliver this lecture. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sarva. There are 60 persons on this link. They have joined.
Sir, actually 200 participants by the time they will join, sir. Okay. 200 participants in this are almost 60% are it's all 60% from women's and remaining percentage all from gents, and they all are from different agricultural universities and all over states they're representing. Almost these all are including the professors, assistant professor, associate professors, and a few students also is there in this training, sir.
Okay, so should I continue?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, because already you have told at 10 o'clock, no? So still time is 3 minutes left.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can wait, sir. 10 o'clock you can start.
So whether you can have interaction with some of the participants or possibly?
Yeah, surely, sir. Surely you can interact.
If some of the participants are, they can have their introduction. It will be better within just the name and place from where they have joined.
Okay. Actually, it's a huge participants, no, sir. That's why still I have not interacted so far.
Okay. So they are on the board. I think I should start.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Salva, for giving me this opportunity to interact with a large number of groups across the country. So, because your topic was related to protected, so I was not knowing whether this is protected or, but I will try to justify this one. Whether this some of the informations which are not being presented, I will discuss with the participants during my presentations. So that way.
Also, sir, sorry to interrupt. And also you can discuss about your work on protected cultivations which you are carrying out, especially tomato. That also you can discuss, sir. No problem.
Yes. But I have to share another slide then because that is not included in this slide. So if time permits, I will share that slide also in between. No problem.
Okay,
sir. So good morning to all of you, and you know that the leafy vegetables are very important from a consumer's point of view because they are source of lot of nutrient and they are very cheaper source of nutrient. You can say if you compare the. My voice is audible to everyone. Voice is clear to everyone.
You are audible, sir. You can continue.
Okay. Because this is a one-way type of communication. That's why in between we not be knowing that whether it is going perfectly or not. But I will try to. Some of the persons say they should reply in between. If you try to make some group leader like that one, so that they will be always interacting anytime when just we are asking anything. So the leafy vegetables that you know that they are very important, and there are a large number of leafy vegetables in our country. They are grown in some various part of the country, you can say. And some of the parts, especially the remote area and the tribal area and the very poor, resource poor area, they are the source of nutrition for large number of people. So because they can be grown very easily in any type of soil, and around the year some of the other leafy vegetables are available for the cultivation. So that is the biggest point, and less diseases and pest also occurs in case of leafy vegetable as compared to other vegetables. So application of pesticide and other plant protection measures are less required in these leafy vegetables as compared to normal very high value vegetables. But you can see that some of the leafy vegetables are grown in our country very commercially. However, there are many plant parts or many plants where leaves are used as vegetables. So that are also you can consider as a leafy vegetables because their parts are used, but basically they are not the group of the leafy vegetables. So this number is huge. More than 700 kinds of the plants are used as a vegetable where leaves is used as one of the part of. So, but some of the nutritional point I have already told that, but you see that whatever the nutrient required nowadays for a person, we require nutrient, the source of vegetables which are less in carbohydrate, because the many people are in our country suffering from the high carbohydrate problem, like sugar problem, you can say, diabetic problem. So they require those vegetables which are less in your carbohydrate. So there our leafy vegetables are very befitting, and here is they are good in the fiber and low in carbohydrate. So that way they are good for our diabetic person also. And you can say this the sugar level will slightly because the fibers in leafy vegetable they will be digested slowly. So our body will absorb whatever the nutrients are going from this to our body. They will be very slow mode. So that way they are not improving the sugar level in our body. And they are, you see the fat content. Fat content is almost zero in leafy vegetables. You are not considered that way. Also another plus point of this one, they are low in fat also. So both are the two, low in carbohydrate and low in fat. Another is the cholesterol. Cholesterol is also a major problem for heart sensitive persons. Those are sensitive to cholesterol. So here also we can say that they are very low. But another thing that the point that dietary fiber. Dietary fiber is very good for our health, or our stomach, or our digestion. So the until unless you are getting a lot of dietary fiber, you will not improve your digestion properly. And they are because your food is with two types of fibers are available. Mostly the soluble fibers, some are the insoluble fibers. So soluble fibers are utilized by body, or while the insoluble fiber, they will clean our intestine or stomach. So they are also important for cleaning up. Like we are cleaning our room with broom, that's why our insoluble fibers, they are cleaning our stomach. So that way they are very important because we are using a lot of oil, many things, spices we are using. So that way this will be helpful in your cleaning purpose. So insoluble fibers are good for them. Another lot of phytochemicals you can see in the leafy vegetables, the beta carotene, lutein, zeaxanthin. They are good for our eyesight or other and fatty acid, omega-3 fatty acid also available in some of the leafy vegetables. So they are rich in phytochemicals. You can see these phytochemicals are required for increasing our immune system, improving our immune system, because we are facing a lot of problem nowadays, lot of diseases, especially after corona. We have realized the importance of vegetables, fruits. So there in these leafy vegetables, I always find, I always advocate people to go more for leafy vegetable because they are cheapest source of nutrient and very best source of nutrient. You can say one of the best source of the nutrients for your body in the very minimal prices. You are getting maximum benefit, and you are going to have leafy vegetables. Even for the farmers also, in the leafy vegetables are very easily fitted in their cropping system. They can be fitted in their cropping system very easily. They can grow as an intercrop, they can grow as a mixed crop, they can be grown as succession crops or intermittent spaces whenever the time is between two crops. If they are having 2 months time between two crops season, then there also they can grow some of the leafy vegetables and then can have some income. Especially where I have seen in the fruit tree and where gestation period is long. In that time, lot of leafy vegetables, especially the palak, this coriander, they are grown very large scale by the farmers, and they are getting extra benefit from that one. So that's why this is a good for not only for the consumers, this is good for farmers also. And here are the many things will not go much because the many minerals are also very rich in the, especially the iron, zinc. Those are calcium. They are required for our body. So these are also rich in these vegetables. So they are, you can say, the mines of minerals. So our leafy vegetables are mines of minerals. So there are, because the number of leafy vegetables are very large in our country. So that's why you can get one or another mineral, one or another nutrient from eating some of the leafy vegetables. So we should have the habit of eating leafy vegetable at least 1/3 of our diet. Like we recommend that 1/3 of our vegetable portion, you can say. If you are eating some vegetables, so then we should eat 1/3 of or this whole vegetable portion should be included as the leafy vegetable, because many leafy vegetables all over the country are available. So options are available. Only you have to choose and utilize the advantage of leafy vegetables as your food. Here you can see the medicinal importance of the leafy vegetables also. They are a very good source of longevity. They are Fenugreek also, you know that, very good leafy vegetables, and these leaves and seeds both are utilized as a vegetables. Then basela, one of leafy vegetables, very good for stomach, and it is grown in the summer season and many part of the country. Nowadays lettuce are very much common in our country. Lettuce are has become very popular, and these are grown and they are consumed around the year, I can say, demand. So because our climatic condition of the country is very good, so that some vegetables are grown in the winter in the plain area. The same vegetable in the high hills we can grow in the summer season. So that way we can apply the advantage of these things. Another importance comes the color pigments. They are source of many color pigment also, like red, blue. These are colors are available, especially in the amaranth. If you go, they are rich in anthocyanin. Where we can get a lot of color food. The natural color we can extract and we can use in our food. So that way there also is scope for the extraction of the color for food, especially in our leafy vegetables. Then some of the concern are also there, like some of the leafy vegetables, they have some anti-nutritional factors. So these anti-nutritional factors are, if you are using too much vegetables, and that way, about 200 grams of leafy vegetables, and you are cooking properly, you are steam cooked, then these anti-nutritional factors, they are neutralized. So that way we can properly cook, and we can have a lot of this citric or some ascorbic acid with leafy vegetable. Then there also we can dissolve this anti-nutritional factors, and they will not be accumulated in the body. So that way we have to be some of the conscious about the colocasia, like leafy vegetables, even spinach. They are having some little bit concern and little bit amount of anti-nutritional factors. Some leafy vegetables like moringa, they are having tannin or phytates. But after cooking and a very small quantity, if you are eating, boiling, etc., that way you can utilizing this one. And destroying this anti-nutritional compound. And excess, those people who are sensitive to this, like goiter, etc., they can go for less consumption of this one, and boiled and cooked one they will try to use. And they will use lot of ascorbic acid along with your this leafy vegetables. So that way they will be helpful for our body. These are the, I already told that anti-nutrients like nitrates and oxalate, they will bind this nitrate will bind with the hemoglobin, so, and oxalate will bind with calcium. So calcium absorption will be less by the body. And some of the desired features in the leafy vegetables when we go for selection or improvement in the leafy vegetables. So that time we should have our leafy vegetables, like this would be high yielding, vigorous plant, quick plant growth. These are some features we will select while going for selection of the leafy vegetables. High leaf to stem ratio means leaf content will be more as compared to stem content. And if stem is there, we see that many vegetables having succulent stem. Succulent stem that can be consumed and used as a vegetable. There could not be extra part. So large green leaf, rich source of beta carotene, flavor and taste. There should not be any bitterness or off flavor in the leaves. So that way. And another is the rejuvenation after cutting. So when we are going to select any leafy vegetable, then after each cutting, quick growth should be there. So the next cutting will be very fast, very in few days only. So, and another is the late bolting. Bolting means flowering of the leafy vegetables. So many vegetables they are sensitive, especially the Spinacea or the Ricea. It's very sensitive to bolting, high temperature. So similarly, we have to select those genotypes which are less bolted in nature, and low oxalate nitrogen content should be there always, and they should have resistant to diseases. Mostly the sometimes it comes as soil-borne diseases like fusarium wilt, etc. comes in the leafy vegetables. In the winter season, some powdery mildew occurs. So our vegetables should be resistant or tolerant to these, and wider adaptability to varying climate means wider adaptability of wider area, high temperature tolerance, especially for the spinach we selected, and drought tolerance also. The leafy vegetables we have seen that Amaranth and some other vegetables they have the capacity of drought tolerance, and the high level good quality protein also available in the our Amaranth, especially the Amaranth seed. Two types of amaranths are there, whether one we grow for leaf, another we grow for seed. So seed amaranth is good, gluten-free protein is there. So that is good nowadays, and that is in demand. Especially in another leafy vegetable comes quinoa, Chinopodium quinoa. There also we select the genotypes which are having. With quinoa nowadays very popular in our country also. So that is gluten-free. So that is also in demand. So that also we can go and consume. So here is I have shown this number of leafy vegetables we are growing. So we should remember only the name, botanical name, family, etc. Most of the leafy vegetables they are Chinopodiaceae family. We say Indian spinach, Basera. A lot of leafy Chinopodium and some kale, lettuce, coriander, and many. I told that in leafy vegetable, lot of scopes is there. So different types of leafy vegetables, varying climatic condition you can grow. Right from the South India to North India to hilly area to plain area, in summer season, winter season, all the vegetables are available for cultivation. This water spinach is nowadays also very popular becoming. Some and many of the leafy vegetables we are day by day seeing the importance and local importance also. We are developing variety also. Many of the vegetables where earlier there were no varieties, but nowadays you will find the varieties, and improved varieties are there. So they are in the seed chain, and you will get the seed also. Many vegetables we were earlier considered as a weed, now they have become wealth, especially like chinopod. So Chinopodium we were earlier uprooting from the wheat field or border area, some roadside area in the winter season. But now we have developed improved varieties where the seeds are ready, you can cultivate, farmers can cultivate the leafy vegetables. So that way, especially the water spinach also, many varieties have been developed from many places. So these are some pictures of the leafy vegetables, like you will see the Amaranth, chinopod, Fenugreek, Swiss chard, this palak, or spinach, and then mustard sack. So these are the basela. These are some major vegetables which must we know and we are consuming in the our diet. But there are number of vegetables or number of the plants where leaves are used as a vegetables. Those are also the source of nutrients. So they are very important. That's why the number is very large in case of this one. You can see the portulaca also, New Zealand spinach. So like this water spinach, I told that water spinach earlier, this was also considered a weed. Now has become wealth, and a lot of people are cultivating in many places because the improved variety has come. Basela also you will find lot of varieties. And here are some other nutritional factors crop-wise, general nutritional content in the different leafy vegetables that we will not go. Already we have highlighted the importance of this one. And these are, we have calculated some of the improved variety because there is variation in the nutritional content variety-wise also. So we have to select those genotypes which are having high content of desirable nutrients like antioxidant content like prep, then dry matter also, so very important. So these are some different vegetables and their nutritional content. Like chlorophyll content, ascorbic acid content, which is very important. So many vegetables they are having a good source of ascorbic acid. The range is very high from you can see from 2.5 to 125 milligram per 100 gram. So we have to go for a high content of the ascorbic acid, like antioxidant content. So cuprec. So where this is very high, that genotypes we can select. Here we have estimated this antioxidant content of genotype wise or variety wise. So that way. Another is the anthocyanin content, that you know that a lot of leafy vegetables are rich in anthocyanin and they are having the anti-cancerous property. Before going to that one, we should have a brief idea about this improved variety what we are cultivating, that in beet palak, that is general Vita vulgaris variety bengalensis. That is beet palak. So this is the one vegetables where most popular you can say, and all green is the most popular variety of this one. And we have developed Pusa Bharati, this improved one, and Pusa Harit for hilly region. This will not bolt in the plain area, so that is a very good variety. Another is the spinach. Spinach, you can say Virginia Savage was earlier variety, but now we have developed in spinach is the Spinacia oleracea. So there we have developed one Pusa Bilaiti Palak. I will show later on that one. That Amaranth is lot of varieties. Pusa Lal Cholai, Pusa Kirti, Pusa Kiran, and Fenugreek, Pusa early bunching, most popular variety still grown in all over the country, and public sector, private sector also. Pusa Kasuri is also good for fragrance and dried leaves. So that is in Bathua, Pusa Bathua 1, and some other Bathua we have developed. Pusa Green, that I will show later on, Pusa Sagwan. So these are the number of vegetables, and we must know what is the seed rate, because if you want to grow it one, you must have some idea about how much seed and what is the season. Most of the leafy vegetables they are in the winter season, but some are like Amaranth, they are in the summer or rainy season we can grow, and they are available in the lettuce winter season mostly. So here is the, if you go for leafy vegetables, a lot of vegetables has been developed from IRI especially, and in the beginning when we started our breeding from this place, so Dr. Harbhajan Singh, he developed one variety all green, became very popular and still grown. So he started the breeding of vegetables at IRI. Then you will see that all these variety I have told there in the variety. There's Pusa Bilaiti Palak. Here I am trying to show you that this. Then other places, there's a Fenugreek I have told from IRI earlier, but like Pantaragini from Hisar, Sonali. Other places it means people are working on these crops, especially where varieties are coming, especially on the spinach, beet, Fenugreek. Because Fenugreek is very good vegetables and high in demand, both for seed and both for leaf also. So that's why most of the universities are working on this one. Then Amaranth is another vegetable where people are working across the country, like from South India to North India, like CO series from Coimbatore and this Pusa. So these two places, a lot of variety from Arka, also IHR, Bangalore. They are also working on Amaranth. So from IHR, a lot of variety have been developed. So that way, there is option for people for going for improvement breeding and for cultivation also. So these varieties are available in the market because these are improved variety. They are in the seed chain. And I told that Pusa Bathua one, like that one. Like Amaranth, you can see the climate. This is summer season crop. And most of the leafy vegetables, they can grow all type of soil. Soil is not major factors for cultivation. When they are very poor and marginal soil, you can grow these leafy vegetables very easily. So that is the beauty of leafy vegetables. They are drought tolerance. I told that Amaranth, especially, they are high temperature tolerance also. So the changing climate scenario also, this can be very easily grown in all over the country in the summer season and rainy season. Then fertilizer, etc. It's not very high requirement is there. If you have the organic content in your soil sufficient, they can grow very easily. You can use a lot of organic manure if possible. So because they are very responsive to organic manure, and it's better to use a lot of farmyard manure for this one rather than going for this specialized chemical fertilizers. So better will be to use a lot of this farmyard manure. Otherwise, you can use this 80 gram nitrogen, 60 phosphorus, 50 kg potash per hectare. That is also. And another thing's beauty of the leafy vegetables, they are very responsible to foliar application of the fertilizers. So if you spray 1% urea, something 1% urea means 10 gram urea we have to apply per liter of water after every cutting. So if we make the solution 10 gram of this urea with 1 liter of water, that ratio, and we can apply. So the growth will be fast. And even the micronutrient also we can apply. There are a lot of mixture of micronutrients available. So that micronutrients, especially multiplex and some other are available, that can be applied. And that also can be applied 4 to 5 ml per liter of water. So micronutrients, and that will be good for your plant growth and quality of the leafy vegetables, where they will remain green for longer period. For longer shelf life, we have to apply this micronutrient also. And we should also have the soil testing of our existing area, so that we should know the which nutrient is lacking in the soil. So accordingly, we can go for application of the nutrients. But general we can apply also. We have not gone for that one. And seed rate, you can see that for Amaranth, very less seed, 2 kg seed is per hectare is sufficient. So you see these seeds are very small. So that we and sowing. So by sometimes, because the seeds are very small, so sometimes it is mixed with some sand or soil for easiness. And spacing we can keep in the row 30 centimeter. So 30 centimeter for leaf production is sufficient. So we can go for row spacing, because we are growing leafy vegetables in the rows. Then other cultural practices we can do very easily, especially this weeding, etc. And mechanization is also possible after that one. So that's why mechanical weeding and harrowing, etc. can be done. So that's why always it is one should try to go for row sowing instead of broadcasting. Broadcasting is not good for breeding and other cultural practices, and for this row sowing is always recommended. So these are the some Amaranthus species like Amaranthus tricolor, dubious. This hypochondriacus, this is the grain amaranth. Some species are grain amaranth, which are grown in many places. They are used for because we are using this ramdana, very popular name, that is the grain amaranth. So that hypochondriacus, that species is used for growing grain rather than for leaf purpose. Or tricolor and dubious, these are the some species are like that one. Another crop is the palak. Palak, that is a very sometimes be confused with spinach. So spinach, I told that spinach normally the Spinacia oleracea, and palak is called spinach beet. That is Beta vulgaris variety bengalensis. So normal palak we are doing in India, we use that is Beta vulgaris variety bengalensis. So this here also another like spinach, we can differentiate that spinach and palak. What is the difference? It's very common because many people may not be knowing that they consider both as the same, but both are the different. The palak, which is Indian palak, that is Beta vulgaris, spinach, that is Spinacia oleracea. Both have different chromosome number. That's why they are not crossable also. When we go for seed production, etc., so we can grow. This is not crossable. And leaf margin also we can identify from the leaf margin. So in case of spinach, the leaves are 9 times low, and leaves are two types in the spinach, and one is the wrinkled and another is the smooth leaf. And palak, this is produces hermaphrodite flower, and seed ball is there. We get the seed in the ball. But this is the spinach. It is the mostly it is the dioecious in nature. Most spinach is the main sex form is dioecious. Other sex form is also available, but the major sex form is dioecious. Dioecious means where staminate and pistillate flowers are different. Female plant and male plants are different, like papaya and other crop, where male and female are different. So that is spinach. And compared to the spinach, palak is more tolerant to high temperature. I told that Spinacia oleracea is sensitive to high temperature. So that is another difference. And spinach beet is mostly grown in North India, very popular, mostly in the North India, Bengal, because it's Bengal region, Gujarat region, mostly this is grown. And rich are source of vitamin and vitamin C. And spinach beet, this is most developed from the Chinese region. And here also it is grown in the mostly in the hilly areas. This is Spinacia oleracea. This is grown in the hilly area, but this spinach beet, this is grown in the all over the country in the plain area. So the origin, etc., will not go much. And major spinach producing states like Pradesh, Bengal, I am told the climate and soil requirement is the normal type. We can grow in the any type of soil, and here also we will try to grow these vegetables in the very fertile soil, and the organic matter should be high. So another important thing is this palak or spinach beet, that it is shade loving crop. You can grow partial shade is also, if you have, then that area you can use for this spinach. And high temperature tolerance is also here. So that's why in the summer season also in the many places this palak or spinach beet is grown, and this is grown in the high temperature and sold in the very high prices, premium prices, you can say, because that is the off season of that one. So that way, and this spinach beet, this one throughout the year we can grow, because I told that it can tolerate high temperatures also. Slightly yield will be less, but your prices will be high because the demand is there for palak, paneer, everything. So the demand is there and people are growing and getting very high prices from this spinach wheat. And seed rate, because you know that 25 to 30 kg per seed kg we can grow for production of the crop. For leaf yield, we can grow for around 25 to 30 kg. And for any crop, we should go for seed treatment. Seed treatment should be must. It should be from chemical treatment or it should be from your trichoderma, other type of treatment you can do also. But normally chemical theorem is cheapest one. And this is 3 gram per kg of seed is powder in this before sowing. So this will all the fungal problems may happen, that the crop will be saved. Then sowing time, that in the plain area, the October or sometimes in August, this is normal season. But in off season, I told that around the year, in the summer month also, people used to grow. And but hilly area in the this crop is grown in the March to May, and good yield is obtained from there. And we also recommend that it should be grown in the lines, like other crops. It should be grown in the line, and 25 to 30 centimeter between rows spacing we are maintaining for this one. So farm yard manure here also is used around apart from the farm yard manure, 25 to 30 tons is possible, because this also is very responsible to farm yard manure. So we will apply this one. So 80 to 100 kg nitrogen also we can apply. Apart from that, 60 kg phosphorus and 60 kg potash. And same way, other leafy vegetables, we can go for spray of 1% urea after every cutting to get quick growth and better leaf yield. And micronutrient also we can apply, so that we can get good quality leaf and better shelf life of the leaves. So these are the advantages. So this is the one of the crop which is grown in the lines, and this is the then intercultural practices that I told, that if you are going for lines, then we can go for mechanical weeding, and machines can be used, and some earthing up, etc. can be done. So all things are possible. Better management of nutrients, better weeding, mowing, etc. is possible. So all the cultural practices are facilitated with the help if you are going for line sowing. So line sowing always would be kept in the mind that. And another things, we to try to go for application of some weedicide also, because once the crop is grown, then weeding is very difficult in these crops. So it's better to have our pre-emergence application of pendimethalin. Pendimethalin must apply just after sowing, when moisture is there and covering the soil. So we will spray the pendimethalin. Around 500 to 600 liters of this pendimethalin are sprayed on the whole ground. So because of that, in the initially the weeds which are going to emerge, they will not emerge, and our crop which is we have sown, that will grow, and by the 15 to 20 days, when our crop will cover the surface, we can go for irrigation, etc. So that way, once we are applying this pendimethalin, so weed will not come, and our only the desired plant we have grown, that will emerge. So that way will be very helpful. And after 1 month, we can go for manual weeding also if required, because once we will disturb the soil, irrigate the soil, then the weed will emerge. So then we can go for one manual weeding after 1 month. So that way we can, after 1 month, our crop will cover the surface for like 40-45 days. So then there will be not much problem of the weed, because they will be covered with our main crop. So application of pendimethalin is always should be kept in the priority for controlling the weed. Here is some of the improved variety, like from IRI or different places, from one composite, Pusa Hybrid from this one. This Pusa Bharati one variety that all green is very popular, but Pusa Bharati is also another variety very leaves are very soft and very tasty in the nature. So that variety is very good, and one can go for this if you're having the soft leaves or tender leaves. So then this variety is very good for this. And many places like I told I from IHR, Arkan Upma, from one land race Jabda is very popular and grown that Rajasthan and some other area. Hisar selection 23. These are the also very popular variety. So from Uti one variety from TNU came to develop Uti one like that. So these are the crops where all the universities across the country they are working and developing uh, varieties. So spinach beet, Pusa Bharati, all green. I have proved the characteristic. I not going to read here. And how some of people should know that some of the varieties how they have been developed. Like this is crossing with this Swiss chard also. So Swiss chard is Beta vulgaris variety Sisla, and our this is Beta vulgaris variety Bengal. So they are crossing. And Swiss are chard are having color type also, colored leaves also there. So that if you cross this one, then can go for development of different types of variety, different color type of leaves you can get. So the Pusa Palak one was developed earlier, and by crossing the Swiss chard and local Palak, and is it crossed with sugar beet? Sugar beet, it not this is called chukandar. Because from the same family, so sugar beet is also crossed with this or Beta vulgaris variety bengalensis. So from crossing these two, one variety have been developed like Pusa Harit. So Pusa Harit it was developed at IRI recognition Katrine because this sugar beet come in the flowering at hilly area only because this is required vernalization temperature. So then only this flowering will come. So this variety is of beauty that in the plain, if you grow in the Pusa Harit in the plain, because of they are having the genes from the sugar beet, so it will not bolt in the plain area. So that's the advantage in the if you grow in the summer season also, you can get the leaf and there will not be flowering because in the other palak, if you delay in the January, February after let's say after March in the plain area in summer season, the bolting comes very early. So that's why this variety can be grown in the plain as well as in the hilly area because the bolting free. So that is the advantage by growing this Pusa Harit. So this is a good variety. And one mutation is also very possible. Not only these vegetables, other leafy vegetables also we can go for mutations because the mutations, the sudden changes will be there. So here the vegetative parts we are using as a because our purpose is to use as vegetative parts. So vegetative part variation will be created and we can get the Pusa Jyotian variety was developed by coexisting treatment on Pusa this all green variety. So this variety has been developed. So this is an example of that variety. And then harvesting etc. We can go for after sowing like sometimes in 30-35 days, otherwise in the 40 days, it's easily you can go for harvesting. And after that, 15 to 20 day interval, subsequent cutting can be done. So that's why this is very, if you go for a timely cutting, then good growth and application of this some fertilizers like urea, you can go for application, foliar application, and micronutrient application to better quality of leaf again you will get. So that's why, and this can be you can sell in the market. You can store at 4 degrees Celsius temperature also, and later on you can go further. These are the then spinach. I was doing that this is different from the Beta vulgaris. Spinach, this is Spinacia odoracea. You can see the leaves are like this one. Some are triangular leaves, and some are wrinkle type leaves. So these are the leaves in this spinach. This is, and we can see that mostly the Savai type that is wrinkled leaf and the smooth leaf spinach, that is smooth flat, and some semi-soy type. So these are the major types of this one and different variety, because it's, most of the variety they are available in the European market. But Virginia soy one variety is introduced in India, that is grown commercially. And these two, this is first one, like a soy type or this wrinkle type. And this is the right side, the triangular leaves, soft leaves, thin leaves. And this is grown in the Indian condition also, and in the hilly area we'll find like Uttarakhand, Himalayan region, we'll find this type of triangular shape, and both are having different types of seeds. This Savai type or the wrinkled seed, it's smooth seed, and this is a wrinkled leaf. And here is the smooth leaves, that is called triangular seed, spiny seed. The seeds are spiny, where the leaves are soft and triangular. So that we can identify. And these are the different types of I told that diverse types are there. So you will find that vegetative male, female, like that one. So vegetative female we will try to select, where the otherwise and true male where the leaf will be less and early bolting comes, no side branches, no side leaves, etc. But vegetative males, they are having a lot of side leaves, and bolting will come later on. So we will select for maintain this vegetative female, this vegetative male. So the quality of the leaf will be better and yield will be better. And different variation in the color of the stems, leaves, etc. And here is the early smooth leaf, Virginia soy, like that one. Then then another variety, that is spinach. We have crossed this local type with Virginia soy, and we have selected this very good variety like Pusa Vilayati Pala. So this feature of this spinach is there. They are very rich source of vitamin C or ascorbic acid. So ascorbic acid generally we get around 65 milligram per 100 gram. That is double of the Orbita vulgaris. So that's why when we eat this one, then bioavailability of the iron will be more as compared to other vegetables. So when ascorbic acid is, because otherwise we have to take additional this ascorbic acid from other sources. But in these varieties, both compound are very high. So bioavailability of this or absorption will be more in this one. Okay, I will continue now. And then another is the fenugreek. That fenugreek is also very important leafy vegetables. That is common methi and kasuri methi. Two types are grown. In common methi, we have the Pusa early bunching, and the kasuri, the Trigonella corniculata. And this common methi that is called Trigonella phoenum grecum. So that's why they both are different. And both are different in the flower pattern, with a leaf pattern, a pot pattern. So all these are different, and the scent also. This kasuri, the scented one. So this is the grown mostly in the North India, especially in the Rajasthan, Gujarat, very popular are this area. And one of the area of Rajasthan, our country, Nagaur, that is kasuri, that is very popular from that area, because they are very good, high in the scent. So both are very important. So they are also the cool season crops. We can go for number sowing, 20-25 centimeter row to row spacing, and seed rate around. You can go for methi. This is 30 and 20 kg around kasuri methi. So some of the improved variety like Pusa early bunching would be most popular variety. the Kasuri selections, and other places from Maharashtra, from Ludhiana, from Coimbatore also, Hisar, and some of the variety had been developed from NRC on seed spices also. They have developed this coriander and this selection in the three. Some variety they have developed, so that is very popular also. Dual type, most of the varieties they are trying to develop dual type. And major insect, you can see that caterpillar sometimes they occur, so that we can control with normal application of malathion or neem based chemicals. We can go for spray this neem oil, especially 8 to 10 days interval. Keep on applying, and we will with some sticker we will try to use with neem like 20, 80 like that one, or that one. So 4 to 5 ml of the neem oil can be used per liter of water. In the summer season, when summer start, there some mites problem come, so that can be controlled on the typhofall or spiromycin, some chemicals that can be applied. And some winter season, sometimes rust comes, powdery mildew comes, so that can also be controlled. Aphid also, because the winter season, lot of aphids are there, so that we have also that imidacloprid and some other chemicals we can apply them. Sometimes damping up is also come in this one. The seed treatment we can go. Always recommend that seed treatment we should go. And some comes then some of the fungicide like Vivistine or this Diethylam 45 we can apply 2 gram per liter of water. Then average yield like that different crops. This one. Chinapod, another crop that we have developing, that chinapod. You can see that earlier was the weed. Now we have developed some variety, Pusa Bathua one. This is the purpose leaf, and this is perennial in nature. What we have developed, that is perennial in nature. Perennial means they are tall type, and 3-4 cutting can be done. So they are 1 to 1.5 meter tall type plants. So lot of branches are there. So leaf yield is very high, 300 quintal per hectare we can get. And which is the lead bolting also is here. So in March, April also this is available in the field. And these are the soft, another one, the Pusa green. This is also so rich in carotenoid and iron content. So they are good source of this one. So they can be very good source for the various purposes. We can use for leafy vegetables, for many dishes we can prepare raita, etc. We can go paratha. So lots of things can be prepared from these leafy vegetables, and this can be used as animal feed also many times when there is no feed available. So the cutting can be done and available. So that is the advantage of this one. Different types of we have collections, different shaded, but two we have developed here like that one. We can maintain all the leafy vegetables because they are wind pollinated. So muslin cloth cage we have to prepare and we have to cover this one. So then only can we maintain the purity of this one. Or whole plant we can cover with this one. Here we have put the single plant. So here also we have estimated a lot of nutrient from these leafy vegetables, the bathua, different types of we have. And we have found that they are source of this antioxidant, very rich source. And another is the saag, that is called mustard saag, which people are now growing. A lot of demand is there for that. Earlier, this common brassica was used as a saag, but now we have developed special variety Pusa saag one. So that is especially for this one, because this is not used for extraction of the oil. Seed is not used for that purpose. This is used for only for leaves. Because the high, very high, 4 to 500 quintal leaves one can get from 1 hectare area. So that is very good and high in demand, and very luxurious growth is there. So that's why, and bitterness is less, slightly less as compared to our mustard leaf. So that is a very good development. So another nutrient, lot of exotic vegetables we can go for that one. Parsley, Chinese cabbage, leek here also. Kale is another important leafy vegetables that is now becoming very popular, and the winter season is the rich source of antioxidant and phytochemicals, especially the selenium and anthocyanin. So we have developed a kill 64 gram Catrine center. Then Chinese cabbage, we have lot of variety. The bunching onion, these are the varieties. Lettuce, lot of genotypes, we have different shade, some of popular. Then there are then curry leaves, these are also, these are some other leafy vegetables, not this basela also, some variety has been developed from an Institute of Vegetable Research, they have developed. So that's why this has come in the cultivation. Then moringa is also a leafy, where leaves are used. So these are the some plant where the parts of the plant is used as vegetables. So this water is leaf, non spinach, gathi, coriander, vegetables are there. Where leaves are porcelata, different types. Roselle, colocasia also leaves are used, pumpkin leaves are used. So, but only we have to see that while growing and consuming, this berry should be cautious. That should be grown in the good soil, good places. They should not contain high metal, heavy metals. Because if you grow the leafy vegetables, heavy metals, rich soil, then they will accumulate lot of heavy metals, especially cadmium, cobalt, lead, nickel. So we should grow the leafy vegetables in the heavy metal free area, especially the polluted area, water we should not use for this one. This care should be taken because they will accumulation will be more as compared to other vegetables, food vegetables like tomato, ginger, like that one. So here we should not grow these vegetables in this area because the government has also banned in growing the Yamuna and some other polluted area, so that the water will be very polluted. And the washing is also a good little vegetables should be done in the fresh water, not in the polluted water. So this is the and for farmers also we should advise that they should go for waiting period of the application of the uh, chemicals, all the whatever the pesticide they are using, then waiting period should be followed. Safer pesticides should be inter cultural practices or IPM practices should be followed. So that because the leafy vegetables they are used fresh, consumed directly. So they, when we are using these ones, uh, they will be uh, harmful for our health. So we should take care of the quality of the produce also, the not only the nutritional quality, overall the this physical and pesticide free, this other chemical free should be there. So and lot of scope is there for molecular work in the leafy vegetable for characterizations. You can go for this one. Nutraceutical property studies can be done. A lot of uh, genotype wise, essence wise, we can go for a nutritional profiling of the leafy vegetables, and we can have some of the very rich source of various nutrients and antioxidant and lead working type allergy we have to go for a selection. Then another we have to grow the different climatic conditions, different climatic regions, so that their adaptability will be better in the wider climate and go for selection. And some residual study we should also study that they should have a resistance to heavy metals. So those vegetables or those genotypes which are having a less absorption of heavy metals, we can go for selection of those out. So these are the some future line of work we should try to do in the leafy vegetables. You see the controlling free radicals is contain amount of lot of nutritional. So our health is also important. So we should be careful while using. We have published some of the article also like anti-aging wonders, enjoying the nature, like on leafy vegetables. Thank you very much. And
Thank you, sir. Participants, you can ask the question answers now.
Dr. Selva Kumar, you are getting my voice? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
You are getting my voice?
Yes, sir. Participants, please ask question answers. If you have any queries, please ask.
Okay.
You can
Otherwise,
turn on your microphones now.
hello, madam, my voice is coming.
Yes, sir. Your voice is coming.
Dr. Salwa is telling that some tomato, I am working on tomato improvement under poly house, protected condition. So we have developed some hybrids, especially the Pusa Rachi, one hybrid that was very popular and very good quality. You can grow under protected because the protected condition, whatever the hybrids were available, they were sold by private sector only, and they were very costly. So we have developed some of the public from the public sector and part to the performance of those hybrids. Even in the cherry tomato, we have developed the Pusa Cherry Tomato 3, that is around very good variety, and that was developed released from a eclipse system. So, and Pusa Shakti, one open for open condition that can be grown in the protected condition, that is OP variety. So varieties as well hybrids or cherry tomato. So all are available for nowadays for protected conditions. And the protected condition in the summer season, most of the leafy vegetables, especially the coriander, palak, they can be grown in the partial shade by giving the protection of structure like a shade net, like some other structure, no, nylon net. You can use that one for reducing the scorching this temperature and high temperature and etc. So that way we can get some of the good quality leafy vegetable in the summer season by under protected condition. Anyone?
Any other question? Participants.
Sir, good morning.
Yes, good
Hello.
morning. Please.
Am I audible? Sir, I'm Dr. Sunil from Kerala Agricultural University.
Yeah.
Sir, you have mentioned about the presence of the heavy metals in some of the leafy vegetables, and how the consumers will know, sir, when such vegetables come in the market. Is any measure or any some policy
No,
decisions
really,
to
you can
avoid
say that
such?
that is the policy matter. That's why I told one slide that government has banned the Yamuna, especially Yamuna in Delhi, to grow leafy vegetables or vegetables nearby the Yamuna bank. So that will be
Okay,
the this policy matter, so that government should ban those area where they should know that these areas are having the water with heavy metals or soil with heavy metals. So that those areas should be banned rather than it's not very easy to a general consumer to identify this. Or sometimes they may have some off flavor in the leaves, etc. And some while washing also they can get some traces. If, no, if it is cleaned in the data water. Otherwise, if it is grown in the that area, it's not very easy to identify unless we are going for a lab.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
I'm Dr. Jambama from PGTSA, sir.
From?
Dr. Jambama from Professor Jayashankar Agriculture University, sir. Faculty.
Okay.
Sir, my question is these cherry tomatoes, related to the cherry tomatoes.
Easy. Yes.
Sir, these tomatoes are grown in a protected cultivation.
Yes.
Will it be possible to grow in a open land cultivation?
Yes.
Any differentiation between the protected cultivation and open cultivation with respect to the quality parameters, sir? Like tomatoes are famous for anthocyanin and carotenoids. So, is there any studies that variability can be found in the open cultivation and the protected cultivation? Cherries,
Yes.
particularly cherries, sir.
Yes. Very good question. And this for awareness of the grower also. They can grow outside also, but the quality of the produce you are going to get under protected condition, this polyhouse condition, you will certainly that quality you are not going to get in the open field condition. in the field also you will not going to get that much, because this in the protected conditions, growth will be 2 to 3 times higher, longer than this open field conditions. So the yield wise also will be less, and quality wise you are telling that TSS, especially we can say that TSS and lycopene, the two parameters are very important for tomato, lycopene and TSS content. Both are higher in case of protected condition compared to open field condition, because in protected condition temperature is ideal, because 20 to 25 degrees temperature is ideal considered for tomato for color development and also for lycopene development. So because if you temperature outside beyond 29 or 30, so lycopene is converted in beta carotene, so yellowish color will come. So that's why the open field condition certainly will not be at par to the protected condition in terms of quality of the produce and nutrition quality also.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, another question, sir. So
Yeah.
we oftenly listen that now tomato is. I'm talking about the tomato. Tomato is 5 rupees or 2 rupees. Sometimes it goes price by 1 rupee, and sometimes it goes by 150 rupees.
Yes,
It's a normal tomato. And when it comes to a cherry tomato, what is the market demand and overall the users for that tomato, sir? Is there any special variation between the tomato which we consume daily and then cherry tomato? And what is the marketing fetchability for that tomato? Cherry
Yes,
tomato. I'm particular about the cherry tomato, sir.
yes, madam. For cherry tomato, you see that you can consume without cutting. For salad purpose, whole tomato you can be eaten easily. So there is nowadays tomato you have to slice, then you can go for salad or starter. Then that lot of contamination may come, or bacterial, fungal, whatever microbial contamination may come. But cherry tomato you are not going to cut. So you are using because they are in the 10 to 12 gram size normal, and normal tomato is 60-70 gram size. So they have to cut. So that's why this cherry tomato is advantageous when eat without, and TSS is half double, like 9 to 10 TSS you will find in the cherry tomato, and around 4.5 normally you will get in the normal tomato, which is grown in the outside, and our polyhouse also 4 to 5 TSS you will find. Lycopene also slightly higher content in cherry tomato as compared to your normal tomato. But with respect to the market, you are telling that these two certainly have the market in the niche area, especially this like elite group, or very like in Delhi, like INA market, where this cherry tomato is sold 100 to 150 rupees per kg. They are making boxes of 100 gram, 200 gram, like that one. And the average price more than 100 gram, 100 rupees per kg or 150 rupees per kg. So that elite market you have to choose for this cherry tomato rather than the normal. Because the people are those who are rich or who are fond of eating like the special type of things, they will certainly pay for this.
Yes. Market, with respect to market, the flexibility market is like normal tomato, or sir, it is 150 now and 110 like that. Whether the marketability, how it is? Sir?
Normal tomato never will get 150 rupees. Normal tomato hardly will get a night market also 40 rupees, 50 rupees. Not more than
Cherry
that.
tomato. Cherry
But
tomato related to cherry tomatoes.
Cherry tomato in the normal market also 60-70 rupees one can get very easily, rather than going to light market. So 60-70 rupees easily one can get. And once will so on, they will know that taste of this one. Even the different colors are available: orange color cherry tomato, red color cherry tomato. So both are having different taste and flavor. So you can there is need for awareness in the market, no? Because people are not aware with the taste of these things. They have seen, but not tasted many people. So once people will have the taste, then it certainly come for this segment also. This is a very good segment for getting high prices for the farmers.
Okay, sir. Sir, another question, sir, related to the cherry tomato. So, what are the popular varieties which can be advised to the student? To the farmers? as we are belongs to South India. So in with respect to the South Indian climatic prevalence, what are the major varieties which can be suitable for this climate? Can you suggest any 2 to 3 varieties, sir?
Especially in South India, temperature this will not go much below. So that's why in the winter season, you can very easily grow in the net house rather than going for poly house. You can net house, you can grow tomato. Like we have released one through a CRIF system, national level, one tomato variety we have released, like Pusa Cherry Tomato 3. Pusa Cherry Tomato, red cherry tomato 3. That is red in color. Pusa red.
Pusa Cherry Tomato, sir.
Cherry Tomato 3. That is 3 number.
Where it is available, sir? If somebody farmer want to ask, because
Our system right now, but IRI, but later on it will be available through National Seed Corporation also. We have supplied the seed to National Seed Corporation for large scale multiplication, because this variety has been recommended for open condition also, as well as protected condition. So farmers can grow in open condition also, because this was tested across the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Another question, sir. Last question. My last question, sir. Sir, related to the drying, sir, because these are all the cherries, just like resemblance of the grapes. Is there any drying studies for resin development, like how we are developing the resins out of the our grapes? These cherries are suitable for cherry resin development. Are any studies so far?
We have done some studies with the help of the post-harvest department, but quality was not as compared to our grapes resin, because the grapes contains high TSS, 20-25% TSS. While our cherry tomato contains hardly 8 to 9, sometimes 10 TSS. So that's why, and we could not get that quality of the produce. No? But certainly some other method can be work out. But right now we have tried, and the quality of the produce was not acceptable. That's why we have.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because I am belongs to processing department, we have an advanced methods.
We will
So
try.
because if it is having any good quality and fetchability, I can experiment that.
Madam, if you write one letter to me, I will provide the seed of that cherry tomato. You can grow there and try to develop some product that will be good for this grower also. No? So seed I can supply to you if you write a letter to me.
Sir, kindly drop me the drop in common group your mail ID, sir, so that we can communicate, because this is growing in a lot of cherry tomato. Now we are seeing everywhere in a social media they are showing this one. I mean, it is getting a popularization. So that's why I'm very particular about cherry tomato, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam, for your concern. I will convey Dr. Siva Kumar to drop my email to all the groups.
Excuse me, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your comment.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. What you are?
Good morning. This is Dr. Ishtiaq Khan from Kashmir, sir. KVK Anantanagar.
Yes, sir. Very nice.
Thank you, sir. Such a wonderful for your wonderful presentation, sir. I would like to know basically which cherry tomato, because it's coming thick and fast now. Everybody's talking about this cherry tomato. Which cherry tomato you think, which cherry tomato hybrids are best suited for protected cultivation under temperate conditions like Kashmir? Because we have some high-tech poly houses recently installed at KVK. We want to, cultivate these cherry tomatoes. So I would like to know now which tomato hybrids are best suited for protected cultivation under temperate conditions of Kashmir.
You see, that's how we have developed hybrid as well as variety also, both. And we are having golden cherry and red cherry also. So all types you can taste, because only the hybrid with the problem is that seed production is a concern. We publish we are not able to produce seed that much. Even our National Seed Corporation, they are also not willing to produce the seed of hybrid. So OP variety, that Pusa red cherry tomato 3 and one golden cherry tomato 2. you can grow there. Very in your condition will be very good for growing in the open and well are protected also. So you
Sir,
also
will
get
the-
better, and I will as per requirement your poly house. Give me the area, how much area you want to grow. So for we will send you for demonstration purpose and further evaluation. No problem.
Sir, just 150 square meters.
You have my number, mobile number. You can note down.
I'll get it from Hamida Khanamji, the organizer.
Yeah. So number you have, and then you can
So
transfer.
I'll be able to get the seed. Is it, sir?
Seed I will supply, no doubt.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, so nice of you.
Thank you.
Sir, can I ask one question, sir? Sir, I'm Dr. Sunil, sir, from KU.
Yes, please.
Sir, my question is, sir, we are growing some leafy varieties like of coriander and celery, and this we are growing under the rain shelter condition because these are the low-cost structures that could be adopted by the farmers. And in these structures, we are growing the celery during the Rabi season, celery as well as the coriander. So one problem that we are facing is that sometimes this will come to flower earlier as expected. So are there some certain measures that can delay the flowering and allow more of the herbal growth of the plants? We have tried the Co4 varieties of coriander and Arka Isha. These two varieties of coriander and celery.
You are
Yes,
from
sir.